A better way to buy our
Let's
That's
go.
true.
We're live? Huh?
Did you do the takeout?
Nope. Take out what?
I thought you gave him a count of 10. We're live.
We're live? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
We're in a trap house, guys. Welcome to our live. Some days I want to lose my shit, and some days I just want to keep it fucking. Anyways, welcome to the show. Our tapping topic today. Shout out to my guys, Drewski and Enough is here.
Good morning, y'all.
And we're talking about the actress Sofia Vergara. Did I say her name right?
Yep.
Okay.
The hottie.
So she's very beautiful. She's 51 years old. She married a much younger man. She has one child from a previous relationship. He has none. And she recently did an interview and she said the reason why her marriage didn't work out was because that he wanted kids and she didn't. And so, you know, I feel like this is something that you should have, a conversation you should have prior
Way
to
before.
getting married,
Way,
right?
100%.
But did she OD by divorcing him? Because she said like the reason why she decided to divorce him because she didn't want kids because she didn't want to be an old mom.
Which I respect. Like, I get her point. Because if she's already 51, by the time the kid's 20 years old, you know, 71 years old, like,
That's
I
old.
respect that. I get that.
They're going to be like, is that your mom or your grandma? You know what I'm saying? Picking you up,
That's
dropping you off
facts.
to college.
For women, it's more high risk at that age to
Definitely.
give
To
birth.
have a child, yep.
So I understand her point.
Unless they were planning on adopting.
Oh, that's different.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because, I mean, she could try in vitro. But at 51, trying to get pregnant, that's
Right.
That's kind of
I
crazy.
think she passed her time.
Yeah. But why didn't they have a discussion prior to getting married? Like that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, they just talked about that way before they even got married.
But is it worth getting a divorce over?
For
I
some
think-
people.
Yeah, I think so. Because from that point on, the relationship will probably never feel the same or be the same. Because, you know, his head space is somewhere different than where she's at. So they're never gonna get along again.
Yeah.
Like once he realized, oh, she don't want to have any kids and I do, that's it. The fun is over. You know what I'm saying? So I think the best thing to do is to divorce.
Yeah. Now, I will say this though. If you love him enough, right? Could that part of the relationship be worked out? Like if I love you enough, right? This kid thing, is that enough to break up our marriage? You know what I'm saying? If I love you enough. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, look, peep this. If I'm 51 having a baby, when my son is just 10, imagine me being 61 trying to throw a ball with my son or daughter. So even just a frisbee or just tossing the ball. I'm old. My body hurts. I'm not trying to bend down at 62, 63 years old just to play those simple things that we take for granted. Age is a factor, man.
So she was right in divorcing.
For her, yeah, if that's what she wanted, then that's what it is.
What you mean? What about the guy? But I know the guy doesn't have any kids. But could you feel sorry for him?
I feel bad. I feel like it's a little selfish because she already has a child and he doesn't. So she knows what it is to be a mom, a parent.
Yeah, but how is that selfish if she knows what it is to be a mom and a parent?
Because you married this guy, he's asking you for a child, and now you like no, and just saying, oh, because I'm old.
But who's to say that she didn't say no in the beginning?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we don't know that part.
Like, I can't feel
We don't know
sorry
that
for
part.
him if you go into this marriage knowing that you're marrying an older woman and you know what the odds are of her having another child. Like, you should have foreseen this being an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or had a real conversation about this. Like, before you signed on that dotted line.
But like you said, if they adopt or did in vitro, it's different because financially they're stable enough, even if she's old, to hire a nanny.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? Like, it's about your husband at that point. Like, he's asking for a child. You're his wife.
He should just put
You
a
should
bunch of
deliver.
them in her, and then
Just shoot up.
Oh,
the
yeah,
that's
club.
it. That's it. That's
Shoot
it.
up the club.
That's it. Shoot up the club. That's it.
I don't.
Pow,
think,
pow,
I don't
pow.
think it's as potent when you're that age.
It might have
It's
not been.
it's
It might have not
it's
been.
not that potent. You talking about a 51-year-old woman, man? Them eggs is not as
Fertile.
fertile as they once
Right.
were, even in your like 30s or 40s.
I would've kept trying.
I know a lot of people who are now having kids a lot later
Wow.
in life than kids. It used to be like, oh, in your 20s,
20s, right.
get married, have kids. Now, that's not the case. A lot of women now prefer to get married later on in life. They want to establish a career. They want to do all these things.
Right.
You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? So, and they're much more mature because it does get better in time.
Of course.
So a lot of people have like changed that old school mindset, marriage, kids, babies, all of this in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? So I could see, in your 30s, your 40s, you're a little bit more.
50s is.
And then also, maybe she didn't want to be a superwoman. And the reason why I say superwoman, because a woman who has a career and has to raise a child, to me, is a superwoman. All right? So it's not just you having a baby, but you also got an important career. And you're a celebrity and you're a star.
And a big one at that.
Yep.
All of us have one kid.
That we know of,
That,
yeah.
that we know of.
Yeah.
That we know of. I know
Fact.
for a fact I only got one.
Fact.
I don't
Fact.
know about y'all, but
Fact.
I know for a fact I only carried one. And to Enough's point, that was kind of my decision for not having another child.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I really wanted a career and I knew, how hard it was to balance family, a child.
Me too.
And I always felt like I could do it with one and it would be much harder with another one. Because let's be
Right.
real, moms do way more
Yes,
than dads.
yes.
Okay.
All the time. Clear.
Like you guys, you're not breastfeeding, you're not like doing the bulk of the work like we are. Some of you got some super dads
Right,
out
they
there
are.
that might disagree, but I just feel like sometimes you have to be a little selfish if you know what it is that you really want. You know what I mean? I mean, do you guys have desires to have another one? Enough, I know you're not.
Nah, I'm done.
You're done?
But I've always wanted another child.
Oh.
Always. But I remember being on the road, not having a babysitter. So I had to either cancel my gig or find somebody last minute. And then a lot of times I had not the best people watching my child. You know what I'm saying? And that's real facts.
Right.
Wow.
And then sometimes I took my son, when he got a little bit older, I used to take him with me on my gigs. Not nightclubs, but like corporate events.
Yeah.
And I would have like my man Freddie P would hold him down. And literally I'm DJing in the conference room or whatever, or the ballroom of a hotel. And then outside the ballroom, my son's sleeping on a couch.
Wow.
Like while I'm doing the gig. But I would travel with him to make it happen because I'm chasing the bag, but at the same time, I'm doing it for me and my son, right?
Yeah, yeah. What are
But-
people saying in the chat? What?
If he wants kids and she don't by nature, they're gonna break up.
Who said that?
Damo?
Damo?
That's what I was saying. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, by nature, it's just gonna
So
expire.
read some more. Drewski, you go over there and read some more in the chat. And make
Is
sure you
there
say
more
their
in there?
name. Yeah. Whoa! Welcome to the Trap House. I told you guys.
Oh, man.
What else we got in there? Children stay in a child's place.
Children stay in a child's
I don't know what that means.
What the hell?
It look good.
Let's go to the phone lines. 1-800-223-9797. I know we have some people on hold. Did she overreact by divorcing? Was she wrong? Let's go to line 1. Hello?
Hell yeah. Because you're too old to have no kids. You must be trying. You being selfish. It takes two to party, man, so you're just making it for yourself.
So he thinks that she's being selfish.
I agree a little bit.
He probably ain't got no kids.
Why do you think she's being selfish, Drewski?
Because she has a child. He doesn't. So she's on some like, you like, oh, I already have my child. I'm good. Where like, you're not even giving him the opportunity to experience fatherhood or being a parent. So it is a little selfish.
What else? What else they saying in the chat?
What are we saying? Some of them laughing.
Yeah, like, ha 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 ha.
Barack got the most kids out of all of us. Shout out to our producer. Barack, what you got, a 4-pack?
Nah, 2 kids.
Two.
And 2 girls. Yeah, I have siblings.
Come around here.
2 girls. God bless you, Pop.
All I want is girls. I don't want no boys, man.
Why?
Boys are nasty.
You just
Dirty
wanna-
work.
You just want to be the only king in the house.
That's it.
I like the little girls. They're sweet. Like, what are you gonna do? I want to be sweet. I don't want to be raw for a kid.
Right,
I want to be, you know. But I have siblings. I can't imagine growing up without a sibling. So that's why I decided it had to be quick though.
Right.
I can't wait. Yeah, it had to be back to back. So there's like a little window for me to either do it or don't do it, and I did it.
Are you gonna do it again?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. Not anytime soon. I'm not planning
Oh
on
no,
it.
he's hesitant. I think he's gonna come back next week.
Pow, pow,
And guess
pow.
what? You just have girls in your house, Drewski.
Yeah, 1 daughter and Sky.
You gonna have another one?
It's still early to, you know what I'm saying? We're still going through them early stages, enjoying that. But like he said, I want her to have a sibling. So it's already like, okay, it's just when to do it.
Well, don't wait.
It's
till-
usually like maybe 2 or 3 years, the
Yeah.
max.
2 or
That's
3
it.
years,
Yeah,
right.
so 2, 3 years
After
in.
that, you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't doing it.
It's not like I'm in no rush, but I do want her to have a sibling. Because I grew up with 3 siblings, so I know what
course.
it feels like to
Yeah.
To have a
to
sibling.
have siblings.
Does your son regret not having a sibling? I know.
I don't know. He's never said anything to me like, Dad, why you never had another kid, or why I don't have a brother or sister. He never said that to me.
Yeah.
Maybe
Was
he's
he spoiled?
maybe he's just happy. Yeah, maybe he got everything he wanted.
Yeah, that's the only thing about the only child. They get everything.
Right?
Everything.
Maybe.
My son used to ask. Now he doesn't ask as much anymore. Sometimes he'll be like, "Mom, I would be a little tougher, have somebody to play with, or
Right,
like
right,
beat
right.
up, or like something
Yeah.
like that." Like, but he likes his space though. Like, he's definitely the only child. Like when he has his cousins over and it's like they're there for long periods of time, he does get into that space of like, when are they leaving? Like he likes to have his space.
his own time. But now, in your life, you already, have success, right? Do you now say, damn, I wish I had another kid?
No.
Still no.
I still, if somebody was to say, here's $1 million, have another baby, I wouldn't do it.
No?
No. And I'm still young enough to be able to do it, but I have
Right.
no desire to have
To
another
raise
child.
another child.
Yeah. I don't have a desire. And plus I married older too. So I kinda can understand Sophia's dilemma because like my husband is older than me.
Right.
Mhm.
So you know what I'm saying? So I understand. It would be selfish of me to be like, let's have another baby. Knowing that he's much older than me.
Mhm.
Because I like old men. You know what I'm saying? I like to marry him older. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
so let's go to line 2. We got some more callers. Is Sophia bugging out? Hello? Is it worth divorcing? Let's go to line 2. Hello?
No, I don't think she's overreacting. A woman knows it's too much for her. That's just too much. Kids are already grown. Now you got to start all over again. That's too much.
You see what I'm saying? That's a woman who understands.
Yeah.
Kids are grown. I ain't trying to start all over again. Not happening. Any other comments in the chat before we
Nah, I think that was it.
No, that's it.
All right, well guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our live. We do this every Wednesday. We'll be back next Wednesday. Make sure you guys tap in, all right?
Peace, y'all.
You're going in the mix at 12 o'clock. So
Let's do it.
listen on the radio side, guys. Bye.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Ducky Fresh on.
Oh, I gotta get ready.